All right, 866 Ron Zero Fez, 866 Ron Zero Fez. The hell's that?
Oh no! Whoa. What is that? It's the Warrior! The Warrior is in the house. He's shaking our ropes.
Dave, give me a quick mouth off. Get a quick mouth off. The Ultimate Warrior has broken in to the Ron Fez studio.
He has stormed the studio.
Because I'll let you do play-by-play as we're trying to get the Pal Talk lined up. This has never happened in the history of the Ron Fez show.
What has happened is the Afro Warrior has basically stormed the studio. He's doing imaginary presses over his head. He's shaking microphone cords like they're ring ropes. He's shirtless. He's kind of lost some of his build, but the makeup is there. And the strings on his arms.
Why do I have the feeling he'd be doing this anyway? I really don't think. This is the kind of shit I think takes on at home. Are you locked up there, Dave?
Yeah, we're getting it. We're just waiting for this to come.
Very, very distressing, ladies and gentlemen. You try to have a radio show, and then the Afro Warrior does a run-in.
He is upset. He seems ready to fight.
You can pause. Your partner's trying to get something up. As you know, Fez, Eastside Dave lost yet another bet, and this was a rough one.
Yeah, so it was on the Guns N' Roses first week sales. Eastside Dave predicted 700,000 in sales the first week. Way below that. I think it was...
Way below.
What was it, about 200,000?
Earl, would you get some pictures of the Afro Warrior, and we'll try to get them up on ronfez.net.
So since Dave was so far off, his partner Sam from the Sam and Dave show is now the Afro Warrior.
Yeah.
Complete with Ultimate Warrior makeup and bicep ropes.
Looks just absolutely fantastic. And we're up on the Pal Talk. Get some pictures off, too, Earl, you slow bastard. Uh-oh. I never thought I'd say this, Fezzy. I'm a little worried. It looks like the Afro Warrior is prepared to cut a promo on the Ron Fez show.
Let's hear from the Afro Warrior.
Ron!
Yes.
And Fez, the Warrior has come, and with me, I have brought the power of all the warriors. Ron and Fez, when the desert suns rest and the moon rises to the sky, with it comes an energy that only the warrior can absorb. This is the power that the warrior speaks of, the power that fuels the one warrior nation. Run! And Fez.
Okay.
Whether it is the Honky Tonk Man, Andre the Giant, or even Hulk Hogan, they all go down to the might of the warrior. The warrior will take down any man who is put in front of him, because the warrior is no mere mortal. The warrior lives and breathes only the power of the warrior suns and warrior moons. So whether it is Black Earl Douglas and his musical bets, or Franklyn and the crocodile tears he sobs at the hands of Eastside Dave, the warrior will destroy all those who stand in front of him. Remember that just as light defeats dark, the warrior defeats the villains sprouted from the earth to oppose him. The warrior will reign supreme.
There he goes.
And there goes the warrior.
He's running again.
He's perpetual motion.
He's shaking, Earl. Wouldn't you want the camera to follow him, Dave? Not just your own personal camera?
He likes to shake things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's shaking things. The Afro Warrior, Fezzi, has brought havoc. Havoc, I tell you. We better break here.
He's uncontrollable.
Oh, look at him now. Oh, he's pressing. You know what? You can be thin and out of shape. I never knew this, but just because you're thin doesn't mean you have great cardiovascular.
I'm just wondering if the Afro Warrior has had the flu or a bad chest cold for a while.
The Afro Warrior has the body of an Adonis.
What is that little tattoo you have on the arm there?
The Afro Warrior is a huge Rob Zombie fan.
Enough to get a Rob Zombie tattoo?
Two
That's
Rob
the
Zombie
stupidest part of the
tattoos.
whole costume. Nothing is worse than that.
That's not part of the Afro Warrior's costume.
And it's dumb.
And are those shoelaces tied to your biceps?
They're
not really the Ultimate Warrior type bands wrestling fans are used
Can't
to.
exactly keep them up either. It's like a fucking condom on a baby.
They're down around his elbows.
These bands contain the raw power and electricity that fuels the warrior.
They could wrap around that
Earl,
bicep
stay
50
away from the
times.
fucking camera. Get on the other side. You slow-moving son of a bitch. Slouching prick. So I guess this means the bet's paid in full.
Yeah, Sam has been transformed into the Afro Warrior.
I don't know any Sam.
Unlike Fez Watley, the warrior pays his bets. The warrior is hungry for a dinner he's owed.
The Warrior's thin enough, he deserves one.
That's the Warrior's new friend, Ron. We better break here. Nice job, Afro Warrior. Ron and Fez Show.
Next question, Jeff. Where are you? Right there.
Yeah. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it.
It's Ron and Fez Show. Finally got things back together here after the Afro Warrior came running in.
This place is a mess. He destroyed the set.
Here's Sam from the Sam and Dave Show. Sam, you missed it.
He was here?
Yes.
I love the Afro Warrior.
Yeah. And he wasn't here just for himself, but for all the little warriors out there.
He came
who
for
he carries. Now, what is the real Ultimate Warrior doing now? Has anyone seen him, this new act?
Well, yeah. Well, he did a wrestling match this year. Where he's got short hair now and it's gray. It's not dyed or anything. But he's still got a pretty impressive physique for a 50-year-old guy. But he did this match in Spain where he is like jogging down the aisle, much slower pace than when he was once running at. Yeah. And I think he fought Orlando Jordan, who used to be a WWE guy. But
I love the tour of hate that he does for the colleges.
oh, when he does his political quote-unquote speeches.
Yeah. He's another one of the people out there who believes that the biggest problem in the world is gays. So one thing that you wouldn't think somebody like Shirley Phelps and fucking Ultimate Warrior would agree so much on one concept. But the idea of gays turns them on the side.
And he dressed like a human rainbow.
He came out after Heath Ledger died, insinuating that he got what he had coming because he was in Brokeback Mountain. The Brokeback Curse.
I always love the magical thinking that if, well, he owned the Bowie album, and now maybe he's fucking satisfied. He's dead. Is that the way the universe works? I didn't know that.
It's the Warrior universe.
Yeah, I guess. Young Tommy Rhodes is here today, too. He's going to sit in with us. What do you think the gay thing is about, though? Why do you think no matter what culture you go to, that the weirdness people get over gays?
I think the weird part comes from people think it's contagious. Like either they will become gay, their children will become gay, if there is a gay person like in the neighborhood or at their job or something.
I understand, but people are thinking people, are they not?
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that would take a minute to explain that to that person. Mm-hmm. So that keeps me from thinking that could be it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You would be able to, in 1 minute, to look at a logical person and say, you're gay. I don't know. Have you guys seen the Prop 8 musical going around that all the stars are doing?
No.
It's online now, and it's called Proposition 8, the musical, and it's like Jack Black and all the big stars, and they're doing a funny musical about. But so they bring up that it's in the Bible that you can't be gay, and then Jack Black playing the part of Jesus says, well, he also says that you can sell your daughter in the Bible into slavery, you can stone your wife to death, and you can't eat shrimp. And it's really funny the stuff we're able to go in the Bible. Obviously, that doesn't make any sense at all. But the gay thing does belong in the Bible.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that will last the longest out of the Bible is, people throwing up that argument.
But there's got to be a reason. You know what I mean? There has to be some kind of reason that some people being anti-gay is the centerpiece of their day every day that they get up thinking about.
Well, I think a lot of men who are real homophobes are under the impression that gay men are just insanely attracted to whatever man they can see. And so they're so afraid of being touched or kissed, or not realizing that.
But see, here's my point. I think that when you have a homophobe, that's kind of a closeted gay person.
Yeah.
That, like, let's say this. If a gay guy hit on him, I don't think it would bother him. Earl, on the other hand, would freak out completely.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because Earl leans. I'm not saying he's already there.
Yes.
But he's a leaner.
He's like a V8 with
Now,
gayness.
To me, and you're a wrestling fan,
Yeah.
that's the most homoerotic thing. That's the most homoerotic theater we have today. I'll put it up there with the Mummers Parade in Philadelphia as the two things that you've got to worry. Think to yourself, am I straight?
No, I don't think of I've never thought of wrestling as homoerotic.
Well, just listen to the commentary. Triple H pounds, Kennedy.
Well, that's just he's beating him up. He's being a man and fighting him.
What about the underwear, though? Why the underwear?
Why fight in underwear?
It's much more easy to move around. You got to be quick and agile when you're a wrestler. If it's gay, how do you explain all the fantastic divas of the WWE?
Yes, fag hags.
What?
That's as simple as it is. Paul, you're a running fuzz. And I didn't say it was gay. I said it was homoerotic.
Oh, that's my mistake.
And I'd probably even throw football somewhat into that. A lot of ass pounding there. What do you got for us, Paul?
Well, guys, the reason I think that most people are afraid of homosexuals, which, by the way, I'm not homophobic, but I think most people are afraid because the amount of molestation that goes on by the same sex that we worry about the same thing happening to our children.
Well, they are kid touchers. You can't get around that.
Yeah.
There are kid touchers who are gay, but not all gays are kid touchers.
No.
I think they would hide a kid toucher, though, from the cops.
No, they wouldn't. They would turn... Good citizens, gay or not, would turn over a kid toucher to the police to stop.
You can't prove that.
Don't gay people always say no snitching?
Yeah. No snitching, or we all start bitching.
No snitching, just jizzing.
That doesn't even make sense.
Doesn't rhyme or anything.
How are you already the weak part of the Sam and Dave show?
It kind of rhymes. Oh, I am so strong.
Are you?
Special delivery. Yeah, I've been told that.
By your wife?
Exactly.
Anyone else?
I think you're strong, Dave.
My wife's mother.
Oh, really? She listened? You let her listen?
I let everyone listen to special delivery. I'm very proud.
I know Beanie was very proud and couldn't wait to meet Sam.
I didn't get a chance.
I would love to meet Sam, she says. Barra and I.
Special delivery has a big announcement,
Yeah, when is that going to be announced?
Today.
Right now.
All right, I'm ready to hear it.
Go ahead, Sam. You take the first announcement.
We got two announcements.
Okay.
December 13th at 8 p.m., special delivery will be on 202 for our big preview show to the really big announcement.
Which will be special delivery live December 20th, 9 to midnight.
Wow.
Live, baby.
With
3 hours of magic.
Hanukkah Christmas Quananza.
Yeah. So we're gonna be on next Saturday for an hour. It's right before the RonFez.net party taking place at Blondie's. When you're driving there, tune on 202.
Yeah.
On your way over to Blondie's because the RonFez.net thing starts at 9. This is a perfect show to listen to, and then get excited for the December 20th Kwanzaa Christmas spectacular.
I'm going to say this. I'm nervous about the live.
You shouldn't be. No.
Not about the material, but about the stuff that the bosses say. Are they going to be drunk on the air?
No.
Are they going to be bringing their whores in here?
No. Well, definitely not drunk. That's all I'll say. But
let's do this.
Yeah.
Have a cap for the number of people that are going to be here with you.
That's good. That's a good idea.
What's the cap?
Well, actually, he asked me. He says, "Do we want a live crowd?" I go, "We don't need it."
Yeah,
I go,
you don't want it.
Crowd is the word you don't want to get
I go,
near.
we don't need it. I don't believe in it. I don't want it.
I'm going to say this. Other than the two chicks, is there anyone else you feel like you need to have here watching you?
Well, we're going to have someone on the working this thing.
Right.
That might be Pepper if he's allowed.
Perfect.
A little phone screener.
A phone screener.
Since we will be live.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be scruffy.
No drinking here.
No, that's not going to happen with special delivery. This
Even
is
the hanging after, you take it out. So now
we're getting the shit out of here.
We got 4 people right now.
In fact, I might have to. I think I might have a Giants ticket for the next day. So I'm not sticking around here. I got to get home, get some sleep.
4 people is the cap. Is there anyone else?
Well, let's have about 6 just in case we need to throw. What if we need a runner?
6 is going to be the cap.
6. That doesn't include us, right?
Yes, it does.
So it's me.
So now you're saying 8.
8.
You need 8 to do the special delivery.
You're moving into crowd.
Well, you never know what kind of exciting things. I mean, we might actually have a guest or two, like an actual radio guest.
Yeah, you don't want that. Just forget this. We're not going live. We're not going live.
No.
Wait,
okay.
All right, no guest. No
I'm going to
guest.
tell you right now.
No guest.
If you're trying to sell the show, no one gives a shit about your guests.
All right, good point.
Sell yourself.
No guest.
Not your wacky friends.
Nope.
Not interacting with the, other buddies and interns.
No guests.
Sell yourselves. Look like adults.
That's what we're going to do.
6 people.
I mean, Pepper's worked the board for us. We didn't ask him anything. We asked him 2 questions the entire 3 hours we recorded last time.
1, can I blow you next time? And 2 was what?
It was a trivia question. Of
Any more of that
something.
Oxycontin?
No pills and no anal sex on special delivery.
No.
That's a promise.
Well, that's the lowest thing you can say about a man.
I know.
So you said you had another spy report, a little bit of gossip off the
Spy report.
O&A show today.
Well, we know what a problem our intern David had started becoming for the Ron and Fez show, so we told him, you can't just sit there when everybody else is gone and stare in the window. You have to be out of this building by noon every day. And so he has been. But, unfortunately, some of your guys didn't get the same memo.
All right, who is it?
Well, Steve...
I'm going to guess right away, Pepper.
No, never. No.
Steve C. had to inform somebody named Franklyn today
Oh, jeez.
that he was breaking Opie's concentration.
Was he drinking tea with his pinky out?
Yeah, it was Lipton.
Of course.
Earl, I'm going to blame this on you.
He's just sitting there in the corner, staring in the window, not doing anything.
You're in charge of Franklyn.
No, I mean, he's my buddy, but I'll talk.
What are you eating over there? You having a fucking jawbreaker?
No, I'm having a Tums.
No one chews a Tums. It dissolves. Look at him lean. He just leans.
I've never seen cashew-flavored Tums before.
Here is John. John, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
I would say that people in society don't want to associate themselves with gay people or stick up for them because they don't want to be called gay. People might associate them with being gay, and they just don't want to be called gay or have anything to do with gayness.
I could never do a show with a gay person because I wouldn't want to bring that in. Now, if they were closeted and nobody knew, what do I care? That brings no shame whatsoever. By the way, I got an email. I got to say, I can't find it right now, but somebody heard that Terry Gross from NPR interviewed the people from the. They said the movie was about exactly what Ron said the movie was about.
Personal responsibility.
Gay people who are in the closet are the ones bringing the biggest problems to gays. Because most of us act like we don't know gay people.
Yeah, plus it says only 10% of the population is gay. If you had more numbers,
Yeah, move some big numbers. Get it to 40 or 50.
Yeah.
You're going to be dominating.
If everybody came out of the closet, imagine the percentage.
By the way, I don't think it's anywhere close to 10.
No?
How could it be?
The last I heard was 7.
Wow.
It's dropping.
Good.
Why is that good?
Well, too much cum all over the place. Is his name really
They
hard?
also say redheads are going to be extinct eventually.
Good.
I'm happy about that, too.
You know why good? Too much cum all over the place.
Same reason.
Yes,
Was his name really Harvey Milk? In other words, was Milk a nickname?
No.
Like a
His name is
gangster?
Harvey Milk.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Wasn't a gangster, he was a gay man.
Why is it ridiculous?
His guy's name is
Milk.
Hi,
By the way,
I'm Fred Hot Dog.
I guarantee you this. The name Milk is going to cost them millions of dollars because it stinks. To call your movie Milk stinks.
I prefer Milk Money with the beautiful Melanie Griffith.
Just keep Milk out of the fucking title. Do yourself a favor.
You couldn't go with Harvey, though. They think it was about the big rabbit.
Why do you have to name it after a person? I gave you the perfect fucking title the other day, the Maracastro Street. Perfect fucking title. Get it out there. Earl, what's the update?
Not picking up. He won't go on.
Now, does he refuse to go on or he's not there?
He's refusing to go on.
He picked up the phone, Earl.
So
What are you saying, Earl?
He refuses to go on.
You talked to Franklyn and he won't go on the air. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. He refuses to go on.
I've cracked the code.
Now, just call him back and say, what if Ron and Fez start to refuse things?
All right.
Or let me do your job. Why are you fucking acting like you're having this stomach problem?
I wasn't having a stomach problem. I just took a Tums, but I mean, I was arguing with him, trying to be like, "Hey, we really need to talk to you."
Some partner you have.
I know.
My partner, he comes in.
Yeah.
He
Dresses like a fucking idiot.
He lights the place up. That's what my partner
I'll
does.
run around with my shirt off for you, Dave.
I'll take my shirt off. I'll
This
hug
one,
you.
I'll tell you, no matter what you can say about Franklyn, this one surprises me. It's not like he's busy or something. He just refuses to talk.
And I mean, I thought after the Christmas song that I've made for him that we were going to be friends. I'm really surprised he's taken this dark turn during the holidays.
I didn't think I'd ever see him move into Michael D area.
Well,
that one surprises me. That one surprises me.
Might be able to get a fake Franklyn on the air for you.
I don't want that. It's too stupid.
Damn.
And you even proved in that thing that he never said dandy candy.
He did. He said, Don is dandy and candy.
Yeah, he did not.
Sweet as candy.
It was the end of your bad thing.
All I heard was dandy candy, though.
Well, you heard it wrong.
It is dandy candy.
No. John, you're on Fez.
Yeah, Franklyn refusing to come on the air is lunacy.
You know what? No matter what has happened with Franklyn, I always thought of him as a stand-up guy. But turning down Earl today surprises me. And I even sent him a text saying, "You done with us?" and never heard back from him. I don't know where Earl is now. Earl doesn't use our phones to make calls.
Yeah.
He uses his own phone. Look at him slowly walking in here. Earl?
Yes.
You move like a fucking glacier. That's got to stop.
Those are slow, too, by the way.
I can't fucking time-lapse you.
It takes Fez quicker to eat a sandwich.
What is going on with you?
There's nothing going on with me. We were trying to get a hold of him. You
did get a hold of him.
I know that, but
and he what? He refused.
Initially, he refused.
What
yes.
did he refuse on the ground?
He was just like, "I just don't want to go on the air right now." I'm like, the guys really need to talk to you.
You're the only one who can't do a Franklyn impression.
I just don't want to go on the air right now.
I just don't want to go on the air right now.
Did you call Ted Baxter by mistake?
No.
Hello, Mayor.
So,
but what if Ron refuses to go on the air? What if Ron says, "I don't feel well today"? Then what happens?
Things slow down. We won't have a
Slow
show.
down. We're on the boat. SS. We're fucked. All right.
Why scream it?
That thing. I thought a little boat thing would be fun.
So Earl, we just don't get him now.
Yeah, I mean, he was a little upset at me. I was just like, "Hey, the guys."
So he's not going on the air with us. I'm finding that hard to believe.
He was refusing to go on the air. He goes, "I will not go on the air."
Hicks, could you take over for fucking Earl?
Taking over Franklyn?
Yeah, get Franklyn on the air today.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
we got Franklyn.
Good work, Hicks.
Well, that was hard, wasn't it, Earl? Franklyn.
Hey, I have an Ichiban. Earl mumbles on a cell phone.
So you are blaming this on Earl?
I am. Earl called my cell phone from his cell phone, telling me that he wants me to talk to some theater while I'm on the other line with a theater trying to get a screening. I have no idea what he's saying to me. I realize he's lying to me, but I don't know what he's saying.
Why won't you just tell the truth, Earl?
I said, Franklyn, the guys wanted to talk to you. You refused to go on the air.
I said I was working. Let me call back.
No, you didn't say you want to call back. You said, I refuse to go on the air.
Did I not tell you I was working?
All right, Franklyn, here's the problem. You stopped in here today, right? You had a meeting?
Yes, we had a meeting this morning.
Did you stare at Opie until you creeped him out?
I didn't even know I was looking at Opie. I was listening to something that Anthony was saying. In fact, Anthony and I finished the conversation afterwards, but I was listening to something he was saying.
All right, here's the problem.
That was really interesting.
Let me teach you something about radio, right? During the commercial, the host never wants to finish the conversation.
Oh, no. We didn't
that
talk during the break.
That is quiet time. After the show, quiet time. Leave O&A alone. Don't have Steve fucking tell you stuff.
And you can listen to the radio without looking at the people who are talking.
Right.
Because that's what the microphones do.
Yeah, they do that.
They'll make the sound go wherever you go.
Yeah, it was my bad. Sorry about that.
Did you like your tea, though?
I didn't have any tea.
That's not what
I had a meeting this
Steve and
morning.
Sam say.
What they say?
They said you had tea in your pinky out like a...
Well, of course they would say that. Wouldn't that be more funny
Oh,
than me
because
standing there finishing a conversation?
What were you doing?
You
Licking the
don't
glass to creep out Opie?
Frank?
I was actually standing next to Will where we stood by the coffee machine.
Franklyn.
And I mean, honestly, I was wrong. I'm not even going to make excuses
Franklyn.
about it. Sorry about it.
Do not bother O&A. They're not looking to have more conversation. They're on the air 5 hours a day. During the commercials, it's quiet time. After the show, quiet time.
Yep, I totally ran into them outside when I was talking to Poe on the street.
Quiet time on the street.
Yep, I would totally avoid them.
Yes. Just give them a, hey, guys, that's it. They call you over, then you have something to talk about. But let them have peace and quiet when they're not on the air.
I mean, they don't want to hear about Dandy Candy anyway, you know.
Stop.
They're very
Stop with the
important.
Dandy Candy. And Franklyn?
Yeah.
Let's work you back in, buddy.
All right. Sounds good.
You sound like... We leave everybody alone and we start being cool again.
Yeah, I have no problems with anybody.
We don't finish conversations till they got started on the air.
Is he going to be giving Sam and I the brush off forever?
What happened today?
I went
bad.
over and said hi to him, and he didn't say anything back.
This is the ultimate insult. Not only did I say hi, I gave him a greeting, hit on the chest. You know, hey, brother.
Yeah. Hey, brother, man.
Brother.
Hey, brother.
And I got nothing. Except
Franklyn.
a creepy stare at Opie.
Franklyn.
Yes.
You got to be friends with the guys, and you got to become one of the guys.
Yes, I will. We'll make that work.
His heart's not in it.
No, his heart's not in it at all.
No.
His heart's only into Lipton tea.
Stop drinking so much tea.
Really?
Why Lipton?
Have coffee.
At least try something other than lemon.
Franklyn.
Yes.
This weekend, are you free? I want you and Dave and Sam to spend some friend time together.
Oh, great. Cool.
I'm thinking Great Adventure.
Holy shit. It's 30 minutes.
Oh.
Franklyn, it's 35 minutes from my house.
El Toro.
I know you probably don't like the water rides, but we'll go on everything else. What was that for, Franklyn?
Do you know how fast El Toro goes?
I had no idea.
It's the second fastest wooden roller coaster in the country.
Well, let's try to get you on the first fastest. Where's that? Hershey Park?
I'm not quite sure where that is.
Franklyn.
Yes.
You need to interact a little more. You sound like a guy who's having his teeth pulled.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right. All right.
That's because my teeth are getting pulled.
Did you call him at the dentist? Is that why you didn't want to talk?
I love the fact that the real problem here is my one-time executive producer, Earl, who could have had him on in a heartbeat, like Hicks got him on.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't talk right now. I was like, we need to talk to you right now.
Did that happen, Franklyn?
Yeah, I was actually on the other line with a theater. I'm trying to book a screening for everybody. It's a bit stressful.
I thought you were going to Landmark.
I'm trying. I'm really trying to seal that. It's not nothing sealed yet, and it's like way out our budget still. And so we're really trying to like make something so that we can get everybody to come for free.
What happened to Bam?
Honestly, we're still in contact. Like nothing is settled. Like all
right, let Earl help you. All right.
You want to help me, Earl?
Yeah, love to help out.
I'd love to
Earl,
mumble.
And bring him back into the fray with everybody, okay?
Yes.
I want all the kids playing nice in the ball pit.
May I make one question? We would have Franklyn. We'd love to have him to be one of us. He should buy us presents.
Sure.
Yeah, walk it back.
Won't be a problem at all.
How about the Sam and Dave show for their inauguration buys a bunch of DVDs for the fans and gives them out free on the 13th?
What DVDs of what?
Of Last Night in Brooklyn, the movie.
Oh.
Speaking of Brooklyn, the next thing I got to do is get Fred from Brooklyn back being friends with your wife again.
Okay.
Apparently there was a misguided post yesterday.
The thing about them is I love that they love each other too much.
Right.
And you know how that happens.
So you feel like you're in a constant menage.
Exactly.
Ronnie B. Fez W. The Ron and Fez Show.